inmates with female cops, bro. I mean, it's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So the male inmates don't get in trouble, and so everyone's safe. But let's see what this woman was thinking, bro. Now, by the looks of it, she looks like she got a husband at home, probably in his 40s, bald. Probably don't give her the right, you know what I'm saying, amount of meat. And she just wants it from an inmate that she probably thinks that's attractive. She probably has like a work husband or a work, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you get what I'm trying to say. So let's just get into this. I mean, let's see what type of weirdo she is, bro.
A prison officer being accused of sleeping with an inmate.
You felt me, I was like soaking through my clothes.
After hearing rumors from other officers that had seen her and Jason.
Bro, they look like brothers. I mean, they look like siblings, bro. Look at this. Am I tripping? They're like siblings, bro. Cop and her love interest. She for sure got a husband at home. There's no way she doesn't.
Jason Parker together, an investigation was opened up. Charlene thinks she flew under the radar and got away, but what she doesn't know is that the detectives have all the evidence they need, and they're about to expose and embarrass her in the most brutal way possible.
You got a live ass head game. Oh man.
Right from the start, Charlene plays innocent and pretends she doesn't know anything
about
the allegations.
Bro. You gotta do what you gotta do.
We're notified of a possible improper relationship between you and Jacob Parker. So we're here for that. I just kind of want to talk to you about it and get your side of that story.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Have you talked to him on any jail phone calls or anything like that?
So she's playing the avoidance call.
Not at all.
Charlene is sure that this will work, but the detectives have much more evidence than they're letting on.
And where would you think that this allegation would come from if there's nothing to it?
Well, I had a feeling this was coming. So there was an inmate named Coker, Justin Coker.
Okay.
He got out of here for, I don't know what period of time, and he tried to contact me on Facebook. He sent me a message, and I blocked him on Facebook. And I guess one time Parker was going back to Bequat to use the bathroom, and he was talking like at the window with me. And I guess Coker like didn't like that, which I had no contact with him or anything. And Parker had told me that he had gone up to him and was like, "Don't talk to her," or something crazy like that.
So I'm just not trying to be rude here. I'm just.
Yeah.
Why would you expect this conversation to come up from that? Like now, if that happened a few months ago.
Charlene claims that the only time she's had contact with Jason was a single time outside the jail bathroom, and it was a jealous.
Now, obviously, she's lying. I mean, it's clear cut. She's lying, bro. Looks like she's saying whatever comes to mind so she can just get out of this. But she's not getting out of this, bro. She's absolutely cooked, and she probably will never see her job again. It's simple as that.
Inmates that started the rumor, but the detective is about to share some evidence that instantly proves that Charlene is hiding something.
I don't know exactly how it started, like who it started from, but I was told that it was brought to somebody's attention, and then we looked at jail calls, and there's jail calls between you and Parker, and all that stuff's recorded. So I don't think you're being completely truthful. Well, I kind of know. On the table for you. So can you kind of tell me what's going on here?
I guess a few years ago we talked, and then I ended up here, and then he ended up here.
Wait, what?
You know, he was here. I didn't like. It wasn't anything like that.
Cap.
Apparently, Charlene and Jason knew each other before prison and messed around before they both ended up here.
She's
this
lying,
led to
bro.
them joking around with each other here, but nothing else.
Cap.
Or at least, that's what she claims.
Yeah.
In reality, the cops have recorded phone calls from inside the prison that tell a completely different story.
Ooh!
No, not here or the phone. I thought.
No, I just mean conversations y'all are having on the phone.
No.
Since he's been in here.
Like sexual?
Well, I'm not saying having phone sex, talking about sexual acts. From what I'm listening to on the calls, I take it as that you've given him oral sex at some point. is what
No.
I gather from these calls.
No, that was, like, in the world, but we never dated. We just.
Okay. What kind of conversation?
Wait, what?
You started working here and he's been in the jail.
I don't know, just talking about what would happen after he got out.
And then the jail call recordings, have you been talking to him like while you're at home? Like he calls you from the jail while you're at home, or? Okay.
Just 15 minutes into this interrogation, Charlene's original story is seeming less and less like the truth.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
been caught in multiple lies, admitted to having
For
sexual
real,
relations
like,
with Jason
bro,
in the
what,
past,
bro? She
and
should have
calling
stuck
him
with her story.
regularly from her own home.
That's insane.
This is highly irregular behavior for a prison officer.
It
and
is.
It doesn't take a genius to realize something deeper may be going on. But the detective has some more questions pertaining to some more physical evidence.
I haven't listened to this, but apparently there may be some talk in the calls about like photographs. Have you given him any photographs?
I gave him a photograph of his mom, which he had asked for, and of his dog, Jax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you given him any photographs of you?
Oh, here we go.
So one of the things we're going to be doing is like looking at cameras and stuff too. Has there been any times where y'all were alone?
Uh-oh.
Or you go out of camera view or anything like that? Anything that's going to look suspicious that way?
I don't think so.
It's important to remember
go.
that Charlene has worked at this prison for
Of course
a while.
this is Ohio.
And as such,
Of
we'll
course
know
it's
all
the...
ins
Bro,
and
of
outs
course, bro. It's like
everything
the...
such as
Bro.
security camera blind spots and
Anything
patrol
happens in
officer
Ohio, bro.
schedules.
This is not surprising
You'd
no more.
think that with all this knowledge, it'd be easy to hide a relationship with an inmate. But it seems that she forgot about a few vital pieces of information. Not least the facts that all phone calls placed from the prison are recorded. But thanks to the detectives, she's about to be reminded of this fact in a devastating
Here we
way.
go.
Hey, baby.
Go back.
Baby, guess what?
What, babe?
I just won the blackjack game.
Yay.
Bro, nah. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, oh, shit, they got me. Fuck. He's like, oh, shit, I'm cooked. She's cooked. Yeah, bro, hey, return your badge. Just leave. If I were her, I would just be like, okay, yo, got me. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Just won $30.
I got a lot of stuff to clean and get rid of before you come home. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. I was trying to make you think I have all these secret things.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What?
What?
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. You probably got this weird sex swing hanging from the ceiling. Kenneth probably thinks it's a swing set.
Oh, if I had that sex swing, you better believe I'd leave that sucker up for you.
Oh!
Really?
Hell yeah.
You'll let me put you in it?
Yeah.
With a gag ball and everything?
You're cooked.
Yeah, babe.
Listening to your
Yeah,
own voice
babe.
can be bad enough for some people.
That's what I'm saying,
but
you're cooked, bro.
listening to your own sexual phone calls in silence with two detectives in the room as you
they're
realize
just looking at
you've
you like
just
this,
been
bro.
caught
Oh,
red-handed
yeah.
has got to be worse than any
At this point,
prison
tell the truth,
sentence
bro.
there is. However, with the language they've used so far, there's no evidence that the pair have actually engaged in any sexual acts.
Okay, she can still...
But that changes quickly
Oh,
as
never mind.
Jason begins to directly incriminate Charlene on the call.
I just want you to look at me sometimes and be like, damn, my woman's fine.
Fine as wine. And you got a live ass fucking head game. Oh my god.
Those are
Oh!
my best moments. I was just trying to get it done.
You're cooked. You're cooked. Oh my goodness, bro. She's holding back tears. She's holding back tears. She's cooked. But she's like, damn it. She's like, damn it. Don't cry. Dog, you're cooked, bro.
Are you in bed?
Don't even get me thinking about that because it makes me so horny. Like just going back and thinking about
Yeah.
that.
Oh!
You get you horny?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
When you felt me, I was like soaking through my clothes.
Oh!
Very horny, very easy.
Oh!
Not good.
Like that's not even.
Not good.
I mean, it's not like I just like look at someone. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. No, like of course, like I only get horny for you.
You kind of see how that sounds from like my point of view, like a more recent.
What is she gonna say, bro?
3 years ago. No.
The audacity she has to say no after...
Oh, she lied! Oh, no! No, what do you mean no? Oh, my goodness, bruh. No way. Oh, my... Bro, at that point, tell the truth. There's no point. There's no point anymore, bro. There's no point in... Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. I mean, wow. Okay. Just gonna go with that route. Okay.
Hearing that phone call is truly remarkable. But to her credit, she's not going down easily. The detectives try asking her if she thinks Jason would cover for her, and she still doesn't break, sticking to her story that everything that happened outside of prison. Technically, this story could still be true with this phone call, but it definitely is odd for the couple to be recounting events from over 3 years ago in such detail,
for real.
Especially when earlier she struggled to remember any details about their relationship.
That's real.
You talk about how profound this was, like just giving him this blowjob was, but you like don't remember anything about it. It's like telling me something, but you're having trouble coming up with details about it. You know what I mean? Like if it's that profound.
I mean, I gave him a blowjob. How do you describe the blowjob? I mean, is that?
Well,
what
I
you
want to know like about the blowjob. I'm just so if this is a factual thing that happened 3 years ago, I feel like you would kind of remember some stuff about it. Like I feel
I
like,
mean, like we said in the car, Like
when I asked you who was there, him of course, like when y'all met or whatever, and then when I asked like who else, you said it was like a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
But like you can remember one chick's name after you think about it for 30 seconds. So that's not making sense to me.
You seem to have blanks in your memory when we get to certain details.
She's cooked.
You remember being groped in the blowjob from 3 years ago.
You're cooked.
Okay? This is your one chance to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, right now, answer.
Walk out and we're done. We're done.
Answer.
Have y'all had any inappropriate contact, whether it's groping, blowjobs, vaginal, anal sex, anything, hand jobs?
She's
yes,
not
I'm
going.
being vulgar to get a point across.
Yeah, no, it's not. None of that.
Just as the detectives say, things really aren't adding up.
She's not going for
that.
I mean,
she's still sticking to her story. Or at least she was, before a switch flipped and she said this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I might have given him a blowjob in the back part of you.
Okay, so she's telling the truth now.
Okay. How long ago was that?
I don't know, a few months ago.
The secret's out, and Charlene has confessed. But this matter is more complex than it may seem.
Okay.
In cases of officer-inmate relations, the main question that arises is the issue of consent. Given that Jason and Charlene knew each other prior to being in prison, it's not wrong to assume that consent went both ways in this interaction.
Okay, yeah.
However, in these cases, that's actually completely irrelevant. According to a 2005 report, federal law criminalizes all sexual relations and contact between prison staff and inmates, and that all sexual relations between staff and inmates are considered abuse, even if the act would have been considered consensual if it occurred outside of a prison.
Oh, shit,
this is
so
because of the huge amount of inmate abuse that was observed in prisons. In 1996, it was estimated that between 12 and 14% of all prison inmates had been sexually assaulted, and the officers were rarely punished. So to prevent this, a zero-tolerance policy was introduced to try and prevent abuse towards inmates. A policy, it seems, that Charlene completely ignored.
I'm going to ask, but I feel like I know the answer. I'm losing my job.
Yes.
So that's not really up to me. Internal Affairs is aware. Investigation is separate from ours because it's two totally different.
Bro, I don't know why you asked that question. Yes, you're losing your job. Dude, what you really need to ask is, are you going to jail? You know what I'm saying? Is this going to go out to the public? I mean, obviously, it did. But are you going to jail? That's the main problem. You care about if you lose your job, so you want... That makes me think you want to do it again. You're one of those, aren't you? You want to do it again, don't you?
Thanks. So...
Yeah. What kind of charges? Like...
So it's illegal to have sexual contact with an inmate as an employee. So, I said the ball kind of be in their court, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
I mean...
Get a great lawyer. Yes, you
That's
will.
up to the DA's office.
You will.
As it turns out, Charlene would lose her job, and the only time she'd ever be allowed back in jail would be for the 100 days that she'd be made to serve after
That's not
being
bad.
found guilty of sexual activity with a person in custody.
That's crazy, bro. I'm not.
Hate seeing ads.